Hi, I'm Laura Geist, author of the Homeschool Toolkit and founder of homeschooladviceonline.com. I help homeschooling parents teach their children at home with confidence and enthusiasm. And if you're new to homeschooling, this video was designed especially for you. Jumping into homeschooling is a little like taking your first dive off a diving board. And I remember my first dive off a diving board. I was a small child at my swimming lessons. It was the last day of lessons and my instructor said, "Today we're going off the high dive." And I was excited and I felt, big because I was going off this high dive. But as I climbed to the top and looked down, I got a little scared, a little nervous. But I closed my eyes, took the jump off the board, and jumped right in. And I landed right on top of my instructor. The poor guy was in so much pain. So my first dive was somewhat of a disaster. Well, I don't want your dive into homeschooling to be a disaster. So I've designed a set of 5 free videos to give you some of the basics on how do you set up the school at home, just to answer some of those basic questions that you might have as you begin your homeschooling journey. When I first married, my husband owned an electronics store and I would work with him sometimes on the weekends. And the first time a customer came in and asked me some question about some gadget for his television, I had no clue what the guy was talking about. So it took me a few weeks to learn about, all the products in the store and how they worked and how to answer people's questions. And that's how it is with homeschooling. With anything new, really, it just takes a while to learn the ropes. But you're going to be able to do this, and I want to help you. So in this free video series, you get 5 videos, and the first video is going to tell you all about how do you make your homeschool legal. Is homeschooling legal? What might the law be where you live, and how can you make sure that you follow that? Because we all have in the back of our heads, I think, am I going to get in trouble for doing this? So video 1 will cover making your school legal. In video 2, we're going to talk about choosing curriculum, which is extremely important because the curriculum you choose really is going to determine what kind of education your children get, how much enjoyment you're going to get out of all of this. You really want to find something that meets the needs of your family specifically. So we're going to talk about that in video 2. In video 3, we're going to set up your school. This is the most fun for me. Where are you going to have school and how are you going to organize all your supplies and what's your schedule going to look like and what kind of things do you need to have on hand, what kind of resources. So that's video 3. In video 4, we're going to talk about time management tips designed especially for homeschooling moms. Now there are a lot of books out there on time management. If you read a business book on time management, probably not too many of those tips are going to relate to you very well. But these tips are designed especially for homeschooling moms. In video 5, we'll discuss answers to some of the common questions about homeschooling and how do you get questions answered as your school year is going along. You think you know everything when you're starting out, and then questions pop up as you move through your school year. So what are some resources that you can use to have those questions answered as they do pop up, and they will pop up. So if you'd like to sign up for this absolutely free 5 video series, just type your first name and your email address and click on the subscribe button and you will receive your first video right away. Tomorrow you'll receive your second video, the next day the third video. So for the next 4 days you'll receive a new video each day. So just imagine in less than a week you're going to have many of your concerns and questions about starting a homeschool answered, and you will be able to begin your school year with confidence. I'll also send you a weekly video. They're very short, probably 5 minutes or less, But people write into me with questions about homeschooling, and I answer those in a little webcast show I call Homeschool Advice with Laura Geis. So I'll send you those videos too, and they'll help you also on your homeschooling journey. I remember my first day of homeschooling. That school bus rolled down our street and my son wasn't on the bus. And I had this panicky feeling for a minute, like, is this the right thing? Can I really do this? And I have to honestly say, it's been a wonderful journey. Since then, we've had 5 other children who've gone through our homeschool, and I can't imagine doing things differently. So if you're wondering, can I do this? I'm here to tell you, you can do this, and I would love to help you. So sign up for your 5 videos. Give me your name and your email address. I'll send those right out to you. It is my joy to serve homeschooling families, and I wish you the very best.